Hi guys, welcome to the FIFA 23 video. So EA released the Talent Scout winner. I just did a bit of a rant on them just then for like the past 10 minutes, which is way too long to be covering this videos for. So I'm gonna do the video again and try and keep it under 5 minutes. 10 minutes is too long for any of these videos to be done. I don't get this card. I really don't. Talent Scout winner. Did we even have a say in? Our scouts found a new Spanish talent, so I don't think we did have a say actually in whether we could choose to be able to. I'm sure in previous years for the talent scouts we had a choice between like 3 cards in game and they let us vote. I don't think we had anything like that though, did we, on this occasion? Don't know if he's got any with the surname, if it's his Riquelme's son. I know that Riquelme himself played for, I think, Villarreal for a large part of his career, so it could well be his son who's just grew up in Spain. I know because obviously the icon Riquelme is from Argentina, but I reckon it probably is his son, born in 2000. It kind of adds up. Let me know if I'm wrong. I just don't get this card. I think there are some nice stats to him. The 5-star skills is obviously great. The 3-star weak foot's no, just absolutely terrible. You can use him in a variation of positions: cam, left mid, centre forward, and left winger. You get to his in-game stats, and it's just a little bit of a mess. I mean, don't get me wrong, his pace is great. His finishing and positioning are nice. His vision is great. And agility and balance and in-game dribbling are also good. But then there are some stats that are just well below what is needed for this stage of the game. The 3-star weak foot, the 80 stamina. It's no good him having 96 pace when he won't be able to pace abuse for the whole game. He may as well just not have that pace as far as I'm concerned. His reactions, ball control and composure aren't where they need to be for this stage of the game. I think even his short passing isn't great. I think his shot power is dreadful. And ultimately, whilst, yes, there will be cam styles that can improve some of those stats, there will not be a cam style, to my knowledge, that can improve all of those. And I don't think, I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think there are cam styles where you can even improve someone's stamina. So I just see this as a bit of a waste of a card. Now, I look at his pace and I think, well, 96 pace is great, but it's not good, or it's not going to be really noticeable for a cam. And so therefore you might think, well, I can use him as a left winger. Fair enough. But then, as I said before, he's only got 80 stamina. So that's not great. He doesn't have the end product with 3-star weak foot and 74 shot power, which is way below what you need. I mean, fair enough, his positioning and finishing aren't too bad. But then you look at his dribbling once more, and there's a couple good stats, and then a couple of stats that are just way below what you need. Same with, how can a card have 93 vision and an 83 short passing? It just doesn't make sense. How can someone have that many insane, finishing and positioning and then have 74 shot power? This card is just such a weird one. And then he doesn't have anything for player traits. So you might be thinking, well, he's got 2 segments. How cheap is he? He's not the most expensive, but at the same time, he's touching on the higher end of what this SBC should be. I think there should be an 83 and 84 with no team of the weeks needed. I think with an 83 and 84 and a team of the week in each one, the only reason why I say this might be actually okay is not in terms of usability. I think he has got 0 usability in game as far as I'm concerned. Just like the Vanderson cards, didn't think he was very good. Certainly the right back version, the right wing one a little bit better, but I don't think this card's got much usability. We have seen a lot of cards like him, not so much in terms of pace, but we've seen a lot of La Liga cams become available. You had this Winter Wildcards Reina that I believe was an objective during Winter Wildcards. You had Alex Fernandez SBC during Foot Centurions, and you had the flashback David Silva as well. Now, fair enough, a lot of these cards, apart from the Papu Gomez road to the final card for the World Cup, do have a far superior lack in pace compared to Riquelme. However, you don't need to have 96 pace on a cam. You just don't. I'd much rather him have 88 or 89 pace, but then actually have respectable finishing and passing stats. And as I said, it's no good him having insane vision, but then having terrible short passing and long passing and curve. And you might think to yourself, well, okay, fair enough. If the pace is going to be a waste of that cam, I'll use him as a left winger. But like I said before, he just doesn't have, the good crossing stats. He doesn't have anywhere near the good stamina. And so I just think EA needed to make this card better or choose someone else as far as I'm concerned. I just the only way I see the appeal, I see no appeal of usability to him, which is a shame. It really is, because I'd like him to be better than this. Make him 89 rated. I don't see why they're still giving us. They still give us so many 87 rated player SPCs even at this stage of the game. He needs to be like 89 or 90 rated and have like a plus 3 or 4 on all of his overall stats across the board. And then we'd be looking at a card where we'd think, you know what, yeah, he's a good option. But at 87 rated post Team of the Year, too many issues with him. Too many issues. And the only reason why you should even begin to consider doing him is for the fact that, well, if I'm opening up some of those swap packs like the 85 times 10 pack or the 84 times 20 or the 81 times 11 packs, if you're opening up those and you get some low-end fodder of 83s, 84s, couple 85s, and a few low-end informs, then you can go and throw them into the SBC, and then at least you have an 87 rated car, which holds good fodder value, to then going and doing a higher rated SBC that gets released through the rest of Future Stars or going into Road to the Final for the European competitions, if we even get that promo. I'm assuming we will. So personally, I just see him as SBC fodder. In terms of usability, zero. Literally, I just think he's a terrible card for usability, which is a shame, but ultimately that is the way that it is. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all later.